This one's kind of bright looking, but this one's real dingy, kind of. They're both kind of dingy, but. I thought she was gonna get it, but she slid into. She slid. On the south side over here of the park where the ball fields are over here, opposed to over there where the on the other side of the pool where we usually go, but we go here too though. But over here, the bathrooms are right there, but they're never opened. But then there's a water fountain right there on the other side of the fence that we can get water from if we need extra water. So it's kind of closer than over there. But over there, this over here, through that field where that building is, that's the main building or whatever. And they have 2 bathrooms there that they pretty much keep unlocked. But of course, that's the main building. So, but then a lot of like the homeless people use it, for whatever. So they, if they're in there, they don't use it for drugs anymore because they do drugs out in the open. If they're chilling right there, like there's a couple right over here, a dude and a guy and a girl, and the girl right there, and the girl, she's sitting on one of those walkers with the seats, and then he's on the other side of her, and they're doing drugs, and right there. They used to, people would go into the bathrooms, but in California, they don't really have to anymore. Again, they can just do it out. But in the bathrooms, they'll be on drugs, so it takes them forever to do whatever they're doing. They could be, shaving or washing something up or washing up or, their clothes or their bodies or whatever, or whatever they're doing. But and usually like the when you're on drugs and you're trying to do something, for some reason you think it's 10 minutes and it's been like 2 or 3 hours, but whatever. So, but then again, right there, that little bitty building right there on the other side of the fence before the pool it's supposed to be like the splash park or whatever, where the water comes out of the ground, and but there's bathrooms and showers right there, but none of it works, or because it works, but they don't keep it on, they don't turn it on. So it's like you have to book again an event before they turn anything on, or if there's not a booked event, paid event, Dink, don't dig, come on. Then you only get certain amenities or whatever, or use of the park. It's really odd but they did it for people, to attract people, and because it's a park, so they did it. But then they were like, well, homeless people and stuff are going to use it and take advantage of it, whatever, and trash it, and then we got to clean it. So to stop them from having to do like extra cleaning for like homeless and stuff, Mary Jane, don't dig, then they just don't, you just don't get to use it, because again, if you use it, whoever uses it, and it gets dirty, Dinky, and it gets dirty, come on, it gets dirty, then they have to clean it. And to keep from having to clean it, period, and explore the extra cleaning, they just don't let nobody use it. So, they don't want to have to clean up after, people use it, especially after like homeless kind of pretty much trash it. They don't want to clean it up. And what's the best way to keep from having to clean it up? Well, not having anybody use it, so it never gets dirty. How did they get out? There's a fence open down there? Are the gates open? Because they went out. Oh, I think I see it. I think it is open right there. It's 10:30. We ready to go? Yeah, I know you ready, Miss Dinkers. 10:30. We ready to go? Because we got to walk home. I'll give you some of those fish nuggets. You want some of those fish nuggets? Mary Jane, you want some fish? You want those fish nuggets? You want to get some fish nuggets? You ready to go? Come on, let's go. It looked like she was doing a swan dive right over Miss Dinky.